Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Bradley.
I'm Space Rogue.
And I'm anonymous. Welcome to Not the Situation Room.
You are not
All right, you're
anonymous.
not anonymous. What's on the agenda this week, guys?
Well, we're going to talk tea, and I don't mean drama, or do I?
T. That stands for trouble. Right here in River City. Oh wait, are we talking Earl Grey and chamomile? Or am I even in the right channel? What's going on?
Oh, you're in the right channel, but we're talking about the T app, which is sort of a dating safety app geared towards women that was recently compromised, spilling over 1 million records, including pictures of photo IDs, onto the internet.
Photo IDs. Who is collecting photo IDs?
Well, that's the way the app worked. Initially, and I'm sure with the best of intentions, this app was supposed to be a dating aid for women's safety. Women could create an account that could be used or that would be verified by them sending a photocopy of their ID along with a selfie to verify that you are who you say you are. Why would you trust an app with that much information? I don't trust the government with as much information as it has on me, and much less random dating app 01.
Devil's advocate time, because you know I love to play that role.
I don't think you're playing.
No, I'm really not. But you know as well as we all do that your info is already out there. So what difference does it make if it's got a picture of you on the internet?
But it's a picture of your government ID and a selfie. Like that can't be faked.
Well, no, seriously. With all the safety measures on state and federal IDs, it's getting much harder to fake them, especially when sites, not just the dating sites, but ID verification sites, ask you for a selfie with you and your ID clearly visible. It promotes safety, in theory. In actuality, these sites tell you that they're going to delete them after they verify you. But the truth is, they legally can't. There is a hold period, and that is where the breach becomes more and more dangerous. And as we've seen, AI can fake a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say AI just about said, "Here, hold my beer."
Yeah,
Wait, can I talk about alcohol on this? Yeah.
yeah, you can.
What makes it worse, though, is you can barely call it a breach. The data leak happened due to an unsecure storage bucket. We've heard that story before, haven't we? All you
Oh, yeah.
needed was a little script, and bam, you downloaded all the photos and apparently hundreds of PMs as well.
You actually don't even need a script. You just needed the URL where the unsecured data was stored. Let me repeat that. You only needed a URL. What kind of security is this app running?
The script just made it easier.
I mean, we don't learn from our mistakes because this reminds me of a certain AT&T breach from like a dozen years or so ago where the records were stored with a sequential number and all you had to do was increment the URL by one to download them all. We've But I digress. The whole collecting and storing photo IDs, it just can't be good. I mean, that is such a huge target.
People just got to stop being so trusting. For me, I mean, I assume that anything you post anywhere is public. Even if it's not, eventually it will be. So if you don't want it out there, don't post it. This trust issue goes much further than just this one dating site leak. I mean, a quick Google search for dating site leaks will quickly return other breaches. Senior dating, Meet Mindful, Catholic singles. Oh, and Ashley Madison, anyone?
I told you to leave my dating app out of this breach. My Ashley Madison profile is none of your
I
business.
wasn't going to say anything. You did.
Well, we'll just move right along then.
All
Nick,
right.
I mean, you can choose not to share your stuff, but it's pretty soon you might not have a choice. I mean, there are over a dozen US states right now that have laws that require age verification to access certain information.
Mhm.
That age verification is often facilitated by, you guessed it, uploading a photo ID. Some countries have the same restriction. In the UK, as of this week, you need to prove how old you are before you can look at information about eating disorders, suicide, or even bullying. It's all just a slippery slope. I mean, the UK in Spotify is threatening to delete accounts that don't verify their age for music. Now, how long before we need the ID to even get on the internet?
Well, that's the government verifying your ID, right? We trust them, right? I mean, unless you're in
Maybe you
Florida, and
do.
then it doesn't matter how old you are.
I
You're not
sense the
getting into
sarcasm in every direction.
you're not getting into those sites. They're banned.
Oh,
As
those sites.
those sites, as for how long until we need ID for accessing the internet, we're moving in the wrong direction for that. We need to write that course sooner rather than later.
I agree. I mean, the thing is, a lot of governments outsource this ID verification stuff to private companies,
They
and who
outsource.
knows how secure they are.
They
ID me
outsource
is a
everything.
perfect example.
Oh yeah, ID me. Good point. That's true. But here's the issue: is I'm so torn on that overall I'm torn on it, right? I love and I hate internet anonymity all at the same time. So it's the security guy in me is like, no anonymity. I need to know who everyone is and what they're doing. But then of course, the me in me is like, well, that's not how the internet was meant to work. And there has to be a better way of doing this. I mean, I'm all for age verification for certain things, but it's just got to be more secure than providing a picture of your ID to whoever.
Those things. But that's what today's internet was built upon, anonymity, right? I mean, no. Is it fact?
Yeah.
100%.
Look,
Shouldn't have-
anonymity has its place. All right. In my opinion, anonymous discourse, it's really a requirement of a well-functioning democracy. The Federalist Papers, ever hear of those?
Hmm.
Look, we all deserve a safe and secure internet where we can be free to share whatever we want with whoever we want. We aren't there yet, not by a long shot, but it's
Where,
our job to get us there.
where's this Shangri-La you speak of?
Well, it starts with legislation, and legislation starts with voices mine, space, yours, the viewer. If you don't feel as though your information is safe, it's time to hold those we elect accountable, just as we hold ourselves accountable for keeping our private information off the internet. And that will conclude the political discussion of this.
That's good because I was
That
wondering
begins the political discussion.
when this turned into an after-school special.
Sorry.
So I can mostly get behind all that, but on the flip side, I also think that you have zero expectation of privacy in a public place. And that is all I have to say about that.
Thanks, Forrest.
The opinions expressed here are our own and do not in any way reflect the views of anyone or anything other than us. Thank you all for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what we covered here today.
Do you agree? Do you disagree? All feedback is welcome.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and
We'll see you next time.